Yeah.
I can hear you. Okay.
No, we're gonna be on when we're on. I still have to put a microphone on and an IFB.
Yeah.
So hold on, guys.
Yeah.
We're in the Waymo. We got to hit the start ride soon. So, are you guys seeing me okay?
Yeah, but
the audio's not good.
Can we turn that music off?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
I got your camera.
So I have a red light. Is this?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to solve it.
We have 54
We have 54 minutes, right?
Yeah. 4:10 arrival.
This is but it says on, but it says low battery. I think maybe. Okay, you got new batteries for me?
Hold on.
I'm disconnecting. Yeah. Maybe those were fine. I don't know. Okay, can you guys hear me okay now? Is that better? Hello, 1, 2, 3. Is that any better, guys? Any better? Excellent. We're in business.
Do you need this?
Okay, we are going to drive to San Jose Mineta Airport.
Yeah. Okay. Which one is yours?
I guess this one? Okay. I hear it. Perfect.
Where's the battery pack? The
Battery pack
microphone?
is right here.
Yeah, put it down on like over here.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Let me know if that's better.
1, 2, 3. We're going to San Jose Mineta. Is that better? Any better? Is that better, guys? Hopefully we'll get live from a Waymo car. Okay, everything good? As of right now, okay. What? You don't hear it, but everybody said, transmission just said that they can hear me perfectly well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're driving. Can you hear me okay, guys?
Do you hear me hitting the mic?
Yes, we hear you right now.
Okay. Do you hear me on my mic or his mic?
Do you keep talking?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to San Jose Mineta Airport. We just took a Waymo from IKEA in Palo Alto, and we're going to test this.
All right, so we can hear you right now.
Okay.
The only thing is you're like right on.
Right on what?
Can you hear them? Can you talk to them?
Can I talk one more?
Keep talking.
Yeah, I gotcha.
No, you're good.
Can you hear me?
You're not hearing anything?
Keep talking.
Guys, one person is telling me that we can hear. They can hear me. The other one is saying that they can't hear. So just let us know. I'm just going to keep on talking. So San Jose is not the first airport in the country to allow Waymo.
Are they talking to you in your ear?
Yeah, the director did. Now I can hear air perfectly.
Channel audio, the control room only gets 11 channel audio. I've already done it. Nice. That hit all left. All left.
Airport in the United States. It is the first in California to allow Waymo vehicles to pick up and drop off passengers.
Do you hear it now?
It's okay?
You hear her when she talks? You don't hear anything right now, right?
Keep talking.
San Francisco SFO was testing and will begin Newark Airport in New Jersey, which covers New York as well, is also currently testing Waymo, and they want to be also part of this game. San Jose Mineta International Airport is the first airport in California to allow Waymo vehicles to stop and pick up. So as of December 2025, we were told by Waymo that they already operate 450,000 paid rides per week. That's 450,000. And there are about 2,500 vehicles out there.
Are you getting her?
Okay, great.
Is that mic stable?
Is the mic stable?
All right.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, great. Okay. We are on the highway, people. We are on 101. Dang.
Have they told you how long before you go live?
Like 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Do they have the chopper? Or do I need to get?
They do have the chopper.
They're
going.
great.
So they have. So I don't need to get this front camera.
No, the chopper is going.
So Sky 7 is following us, right? Do we still call it Sky 7? I don't even know.
Yes. Sky 7's following right now. Here we are.
Great. Oh, wonderful. All right. We are headed to San Jose Mineta Airport, and we are on Highway 101. I have to say, I have experienced a lot of things in my life, but this is one of the first. A driverless car on the highway to the San Jose Airport. This is actually fun. I love it. You know, here at ABC7, we like to be the first at different experiences, and we are. I am driving, I never thought I'd say this, on Highway 101, and the driver is a computer. We are in a Waymo, and it's amazing. We are driving from Palo Alto right now on Highway 101 to San Jose Mineta Airport, because San Jose International is the first airport in California to allow Waymo to pick up and drop off passengers. It isn't the first in the nation now. The first in the nation is Phoenix. They already do it, but proud that San Jose is for sure the first in California to do so. So, I mean, the big news for me here is that I have experienced, obviously, Waymo on surface streets in San Francisco all day long, as you know. And we was one of the first to test it out on the streets of San Francisco, but now we are one of the first, if not the first, to try it out here on Highway 101. I don't know if Sky 7 is following us. I think they are, and that is so exciting to do so. You know, and this is one of the things that is, well, we have a little bit of traffic here, which is normal, but everything seems like any ordinary car that you're driving, you know, stop and go. And the final destination, again, is San Jose Mineta Airport. And, you know, San Jose is first. San Francisco, SFO is one of the ones that it has been testing. They should be accepting driverless cars like Waymo shortly. But this is really a great experience. It should take us about, how much you say, about 20 more minutes or so on the highway, on the freeway, 26 for traffic?
42 minutes.
Okay, 42 minutes, okay. So anyway, it's an experience. We're here on Highway 101 coming from the highway live to you over to San Jose International Airport. Now we're going to be transmitting on streaming, right? So you can follow me. I'm going to bore you to death. I'm going to make you laugh. So anyway, stay with us on streaming here on ABC7. It's a great ride. Okay, so we're going to continue with our streaming live here on ABC7. So a lot of people know me because we were one of the first here at ABC7 to start driving in a Waymo car and using this, experiencing this driverless technology. And it has been, I'm going to take this off because it's a little distracting. So this is a first for me and for many people who haven't experienced this. And this is where a lot of driverless cars thought they were going to be eventually, which is to be on a highway and transporting people. And so again, we're driving, if you're joining us, we're driving from Palo Alto. We started in Palo Alto, and now we're driving to the San Jose Mineta International Airport. And if you want to talk about the history of driverless cars, it actually was in 2019, if you guys remember, that San Francisco was the first city in the world to start testing this technology. And ABC7 was there, we were testing it. Some people remember that we had a little bit of a hiccup back then when we tried to drive to on a driverless car in a Waymo to the Randall Museum, but since then I have to say that the technology has improved tremendously, and very few hiccups that I can recall since then. So just to give you an idea of this expansion, now Waymo operates not only in San Francisco, but they also operate in Phoenix, they operate in Atlanta, they operate in Los Angeles and Austin, Texas. And so I was looking at this list, not to bore you, but there are other cities in the country that already are testing. Like, for instance, I'm looking at this list: Tampa, New Orleans, Baltimore, Boston, Minneapolis, St. Louis, New York City is testing, Buffalo, New York, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, all testing, Seattle, Washington. So this is a technology that continues to expand. And as you remember, San Francisco was the first city in the world, really, to have this kind of technology tested. And since then, it operates throughout the city of San Francisco. Now, a lot of people ask me, God, there must be hundreds of cars Waymo cars in San Francisco, because I see them constantly. And you might see a lot, but there are so many more in all these cities that I mentioned before. And according to Waymo, we just got this data this morning, as of December 2025, Waymo operates 450,000 paid rides per week. That's 450,000 paid rides in a week. That's a lot. And so how many cars are out there in these cities like Austin, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Atlanta, Phoenix? So there are 2,500.
Is with or without a driver?
So obviously it's without a driver. Thank you, Juan Carlos, is showing that we're all relying. There are three of us in this car. Juan Carlos, who is operating the camera and producing this. And then we also have Gia who's doing our web and taking your questions through our streaming. And so, yeah, as you can see, this is complete, new technology, newish really, because it's been around for a few years now. But I'm relying, thank you for that question, on a computer to get me from Palo Alto to San Jose. We're just looking at is doing just, I know people are going to ask, how fast is it driving? I just checked 65 miles an hour. It's now driving at 51 miles an hour. And we're in the slow lane, which is the right lane, if you will. So I'm fine with that. I don't need to be in the fast lane.
But there are three of us in
Yeah,
here,
so
and we could get on
potentially,
the
right. Potentially,
we could get
because
it for
there are
free.
three of us, we can be going in the express lane, but for some reason, we don't know why. Maybe because it's being extra cautious. We don't know. Maybe that's a question for Waymo. Why drive on in the slower lane? But technically, we can go in the carpool lane because there's three of us inside. Minus, of course, the driver, which is a computer. So, yeah, and it's driving right now really cautious, 43 miles an hour. So we're just taking it all in. I'm just going to have a little bit of water. The interesting about this is that...
But we are getting passed up by other vehicles, and now it's exiting.
Oh, now, interesting. It's exiting, getting off the freeway. We don't know if it's doing this because there's traffic ahead and it senses that there's traffic ahead and this is a faster route. But we just, near Moffett Field, we just exited. So I wonder what it's going to do.
Ellis. But traffic seems to be clear up ahead.
Yeah, so we don't know. I mean, traffic, as far as I can see from here, 101 seemed fine. But again, it's taking us to an off street, if you will. So we'll see what happens now. But definitely, we are no longer on the highway, and see where it takes us. Maybe they think it's faster this way, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it determines that it's safer this way. We'll just have to see where it takes us right now. So, but we were enjoying that ride on 101. So a lot of people may ask, how does this work? How does this technology work? And you can see the steering wheel there, just acting as if somebody was maneuvering this technology, this car, but it's actually the computer which is doing all the work. But it relies on a number of things besides cameras, right? We know that it has cameras on the outside, but it also has sensors, and the sensors on this car give a 360-degree view. So not only do they rely on sensors, but they rely on LiDAR, which detects objects. And it tells you how far that object is. So it tells you, should we park? Should we slow down? Should we stop? It really knows how far the distance of that object. Now, radar also sees around the vehicle and tracks objects around the car. So again, cameras, sensors, LiDAR, and radar, they all rely on that to navigate perfectly around these streets. So it seems to me that we might be going around and maybe getting onto 101 again, or maybe...
Can you bring up like your Google app and see, like type in San Jose Airport and see where it takes you? Whether it takes you to side streets or it tells you to get back on the freeway?
Let's see.
And how long? Because this is telling us it's 31 minutes away from the airport.
Okay, let's see. We're just kind of calculating whether or not this is the shortest distance and how long it's going to take us. International Airport. Okay. So for all of you out there just joining us, we are going to, we are in a Waymo, and we're driving to San Jose Mineta International Airport. And so right now it says that by car it should be 19 minutes away, according to my calculations, from where we are right now. So
Waymo's
we
giving us
we got out of the highway right away, which is something that a lot of people don't see or experience. We managed to experience. Now we're on Middlefield Road, and trying to determine whether or not we're getting back on the highway. It seems like it knows what it's doing, but we'll see.
But it is taking us on a slower route. What time are we hitting at 4 o'clock?
Yes, 1 second.
I'm streaming.
Is it okay if she talks while streaming? Okay.
Hello? Uh-huh.
406.
406.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
before he hangs up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. 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 Okay, great.
So,
Okay, all right.
before he hangs up,
Wait, hold on.
we're arriving at 406. I don't know if they want to take it
We're
then.
arriving at 406, actually.
If they want to take it
Okay.
then while we're arriving.
Okay. But when are we hitting?
417 or 412.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Yeah.
As long as something's recording the web.
Yeah, okay. Okay, all right, great. So should I bore everybody and talk about DARPA?
I don't know. You can talk about how your use of Waymo is. Like, how do you use Waymo now?
I use Waymo. I'll tell you why I use Waymo. I like how, especially at night, it has sort of like this mood lighting thing, and the air quality, I have to say, is very clean. I don't want to say the words. I don't want to use the word sterile, because that kind of reminds me of hospitals. But it's actually very clean and neutral, if you will. I don't smell any perfumes. I don't smell any cigarettes or anything like that. But I like that, and I like the music that they play. And sometimes, I don't want to talk to people, and which is fine. I don't have to talk to a driver all the time, but it's kind of nice. Now, I've used Waymo. I've used taxis or other vehicles, ride-sharing vehicles. In the morning, really early when I have a flight, I just like a person there. When I'm flying like at 6 in the morning and have to take transportation to the airport. But usually, for the most part, I use Waymo because I just really enjoy the ride. So yeah, people use it for different reasons. So we lost kind of track of where we were, or where we are. Are we on
Lawrence Expressway.
Lawrence Expressway? Okay, thank you. I've been talking so much that I've lost track.
We're gonna go live on TikTok right now.
Okay.
Okay. Well, our arrival now is 4:04.
Okay.
But that's still slower than if we had gone on the freeway.
Yeah, I wonder why.
That's the chopper. You still hear the chopper?
The chopper is following us, yes.
16 minutes from here.
Mike King just asked how much the fare was for this ride.
We'll
Oh.
find out. So I checked Google. Google tells us to get back on the freeway,
Uh-huh.
and we would be there 6 minutes faster than right now from this location.
$50, okay. So when we initially did the story, when we were testing it in San Francisco, Waymo said that it would actually be cheaper. And I find, you asked me, how do you use Waymo? I find that sometimes Waymo is more expensive actually than some of the other ride-sharing vehicles. And so somebody asked, thanks for this question, how much did it cost from Palo Alto? We were right at the IKEA, so you know. So from IKEA, Palo Alto to San Jose Mineta, it's about $50. So I suspect that if you take a ride-sharing vehicle or a taxi, it's going to be about that much. So yeah, about $50 is what it's costing us to ride here. But it's taking, again, a little bit longer because while our phones are saying take 101, now as a shorter route, it's decided to not take 101, Waymo is, and instead it is on, surface streets and the Lawrence Expressway. So
We're on Central Expressway.
Central Expressway now, okay? So I don't know what the logic for that is, because there wasn't traffic on Highway 101, but right as we were approaching Moffett, it decided to get off. But before that, it was driving, fine on 101, on Interstate 101.
And it was passing vehicles on the right lane.
And we were driving a little slow. I think it was just being cautious. But at one point, it was driving at 65, which is the speed limit. And so, on the highway, a lot of people are. It says here now, arrival in 19 minutes at 4:05.
I'm going to show the screen, and you can describe what the screen shows for people, because a lot of people that haven't been in the car may not know how it detects vehicles.
So this is what you see actually when you get in a Waymo, which is that little green spot there ahead is the Waymo, and it's passing, and the blue dots, if you will, it's not a dot, squares, are the actual cars that we are passing. And it tells you how long this will take. The arrival will be in 18 minutes, and we are going to, again, our arrival is San Jose Mineta International Airport. And as I was mentioning before, San Jose International is the first airport in California to allow Waymo vehicles to drop off and pick up customers. Now, this hasn't been allowed yet at SFO, San Francisco International Airport. They have tested it. Apparently it is a go, but you cannot access a Waymo vehicle to SFO or to drop off or access Waymo at SFO. You can, though, at San Jose Mineta International Airport, and that is where we are headed.
Angelica just asked how many people can fit in the car.
So, Angelica, thank you for that question. So we have the passenger, Juan Carlos, myself, that's 2. A third person could be in the middle. It's a bit of a squeeze, and we have a fourth seat here. So potentially 4 people can fit in this vehicle.
And nobody in the driver's seat.
And of course, nobody on the driver's seat. That's the whole purpose, right, of this technology, that it relies on a computer and other factors to get you there. So thanks for the question. And yeah, initially, they of course tested everything using a human driver, and the human driver would collect all the data, and the computer would collect the data as well. And eventually, as we all know, that driver went away, and they started testing it in San Francisco. And as we know, now many people use Waymo to drive around the streets of San Francisco, and other cities in the United States are also using this technology. Yeah, it's quite remarkable what we're seeing right now. But I guess the end goal really is to have this steering wheel go away. And basically the computer will only allow for passengers. So the idea is to have pick up and drop off passengers without the need of a steering wheel, and it would just be seats, and then pick up and then get to your destination. That's where we're headed, I think. That's and that's what the purpose of all these companies. That's what they've wanted to do. But the steering wheel was needed at the very beginning, obviously, and is still here because they've purchased all of these cars. So where are we right now? So arrival in 14 minutes.
But the airport's right here, and we're about to see the wheel turn on its own right now because we're about to make a left turn.
Okay, so we're about to make a left here. And we're approaching the airport, San Jose, getting to our destination. And it's quite remarkable. I know a lot of you are saying, never in a million years did I ever think this would happen. Other people are saying, never in a million years will I drive in one of these. And that's fine. Some people love it. Some people don't like it that much. But it's, like everything, it gets, it's just a matter of getting used to the technology. And sometimes we're a little slow at embracing technology and the future. Now, see,
the airport's back there, and I don't know why we're going.
Yeah, well, the traffic is pretty heavy, though, to get to the airport. Did you see that? Did you see that? So maybe that's why we're going in this direction. There's less traffic. But now it says arrival in 13 minutes. Yeah, okay. It's the same, 4:04. It hasn't changed. Maybe they thought that the highway, which we were initially on the highway, maybe they thought there's a little bit too much traffic. We're going on surface streets.
Our next question is, can you load a suitcase in the trunk?
Can we load a suitcase in the trunk? I think so. We haven't tried it. That is a good question. Maybe we'll try it once we get to the airport. I didn't bring a suitcase, but I do have my bag here, so I have it in front of me. But yes, I assume we can load, obviously, a trunk in the suitcase. My question is, though, for Waymo is how to access the trunk, and that's something that we'll find out for you. But it's a great question, because we were asking that before, too, our crew. So, and the idea is to, exit the vehicle, but make sure that that trunk opens before it takes off. So, yeah, that's an important question, and something we'll definitely find out, hopefully.
But you better have a suitcase you can carry and you don't
Yeah,
need
yeah,
help
yeah,
moving,
just in
because
case.
nobody's going to be here helping you move it.
I know. There's no human driver, so that you can say to, hey, open the trunk. So I would recommend that maybe you have your suitcase in the front seat. That's just me. While we kind of get used to this technology.
We have somebody on TikTok named Dana asking, are you allowed to ride in the front passenger seat?
Oh, yeah. Actually, Juan Carlos is there, the person who is the photographer. There he is. Can you, let me show you a little bit more if you don't mind. There he is. So he's a person driving. And we have that, which is the computer driving. But definitely, you can ride. It's interesting because I see some people who prefer to drive in the passenger seat for some reason. And other people like, I think, the back seat. I just feel like it's more comfortable. I have more space, but it's up to you. But definitely we have Juan Carlos there, so yes, you can drive the passenger seat.
If you're a solo rider, you can ride in the front seat.
Yeah, if you're a solo driver, you can drive any. I mean, I go solo many times, and I go in the back. So it's really up to you. Preferences, right?
We're about to turn again, so here's the
Okay.
steering wheel doing its thing.
So we're going to turn here on Orchard Parkway, and we should be there in about 11 minutes. So there is no traffic in this direction, and I'm assuming that that's why we're not on Highway 101, because Waymo figured that there is a little bit more traffic than they would like to see or experience. Therefore, we're going in a different direction. As you can see, there's absolutely no traffic, and actually it's a beautiful view. So we should be there in about 10 minutes. And again, if you're joining us, we're going to make a right on Guadalupe, right? So the interesting thing with this is that you can also follow through the app. You can follow the direction that it's going. You can't change it, but you can definitely see where it is taking you. And I think it's going to make a right on Guadalupe, maybe.
I don't know where the drop-off is, because Google Maps still says we should be there in 4 minutes, and Waymo's still taking longer.
Okay. So we're trying to compare Google Maps with actually Waymo, and what we've discovered is that it's taking longer on Waymo than it would a regular vehicle if they would take 101.
Yeah, like, where are we going?
So by a few minutes. Oh, okay.
Google's telling us make a U-turn, and where are you going?
Okay, let me see. Is this okay. Like you, we are seeing this for the first time and experiencing this for the first time. It's not like we know where we're going, or we don't know ahead of time. We can see the app and see where it's driving us, but we don't know really the route it decides to take.
We're 7 minutes out to the drop off right now.
Okay. So it says 6 minutes to 4. What time did we get in on the highway? Was it quarter after? Does anybody remember? So it's taken about, 45-50 minutes to get from Palo Alto to here? More or less? Yeah. So it's definitely driving us through the heart of San Jose and Silicon Valley. So we're just passing there, the entrance towards 101. So just to recap, if you're joining us, so we started in Palo Alto, and we immediately took 101, Highway 101, which was a first for us. It's something you don't see very often, and it was a really nice experience because when you think of a driverless car on a highway, it's a little intimidating, but then somewhere halfway along the route, it decided to take surface streets. But following, of course, the speed limits and everything, and I think it's going to drop us off toward like the back of the airport. But definitely, when you use the app, you tell it what gate, where you want, what terminal you want it to drop you off. So.
We have somebody asking what the wait time is when the car gets there before it takes off.
Okay, so the wait time wasn't long at all. I think it was like 5 minutes or so. So we requested the ride, and we requested the ride at the IKEA in Palo Alto, and it actually we waited about 5 minutes, and it arrived. So it was easy. It really didn't stop in a practical location. There were cars behind it that weren't too happy. The drivers weren't too happy where it picked us up, but it did. It took very short time, 5 minutes.
But once it arrives, how long do you have before it takes off?
So once it arrived, as long as you keep the doors open for a while, it won't go until you hit start drive. Obviously, if you take a little bit longer, the issue is that the central location, whatever, they'll ask you, is anything wrong? So nothing was wrong, everything was fine, and here we are. You can see ahead of you San Jose Mineta International Airport, and we're definitely using the back entrance, if you will, or maybe we went a different location. Usually 101 drops off goes in a different location.
This is the correct
but
way.
This is okay. So again, we are doing this live because we wanted to show you for the first time a driverless car, a Waymo car, getting on Highway 101 and dropping us off at San Jose Mineta Airport, which is, by the way, I want to say it again, the first airport in California to allow Waymo to pick up passengers at any terminal here, and to drop off. Let me clarify that. To drop off passengers
Don't
at
forget your
the
phone,
airport.
keys, or wallet. There are more drop-off options in the app.
Now, to pick you up from this airport, there is a location where you have to go to pick up the Waymo. That's very important to know. And it just told us that to remember to pick your phone, to remember your phone, your belongings, because it's about to drop us off here at San Jose Mineta International Airport.
We just passed up the app ride-hailing app location for people.
So like in many airports around the country, there is a pickup location for ride-sharing vehicles. And that we just passed it on our left. And we are told that Waymo will also have a location where you can, if you're just arriving into San Jose, where you can get into a Waymo after you hail it through the app. But it can drop you off anywhere. So, okay, so here we are. And it's going to drop us off where I'm just looking behind me where the airport is. Okay, it seems like it's dropping us off at it's dropping us off at a location which it deems safe, which is also, I think, where the bus stops, right? This is we're driving
rideshare.
This is for rideshare vehicles, I'm told. So this is where they deem safe because it's away from the road. It pulled off. So I would have to now leave the vehicle and then just get my belongings and then go to the terminal, which is right there. So I think it was easy. It was experience. It was a little bit different. We had hoped that it would take us from Palo Alto onto Highway 101 directly to here. It didn't do that. It started on 101, then it decided to go on surface streets for some reason. Not necessarily because traffic at the very beginning, although traffic did get a little bit heavier as we were approaching the airport, but it got us here. So again, this is the first airport in California that allows Waymo to drop off passengers like we are experiencing now, and also pick up passengers. So, I mean, that's a first. It was a first for us to be on the highway. We never thought that that would happen. We've done surface streets, and that has always been an experience, although one gets used to that. But this is definitely, it wasn't intimidating or anything. It wasn't scary. It was driving at the speed limit in the slow lane. It's sometimes driving at 45 miles an hour because there was a little bit of traffic at some points, but definitely, this is a first, and I think it's a novelty for a lot of people, and we're here. So stay with us because we're going to continue talking about Waymo and our experience, and we are also going to go from here. It doesn't end here for us. We're going to open the doors, but we're going to continue with this ride back to Palo Alto. So stay tuned to see what happens, because I have no idea what's going to happen. Right, it's telling us that you can now continue to IKEA. So when we put in the app, we said this would be a stop, but our end goal is back to IKEA where we started. So let's leave it at that for now, and we'll get back to you and continue with this coverage here on ABC7 News.
You have to hit resume right so we can get going.
Actually,
I think they want us to
I think they want us to wait for a little bit.
I don't know if the car's gonna
Someone
ask
just
us.
asked what airport we're at right now.
We're at San Jose Mineta International Airport, for those asking. And this is, like I said, the first airport in California to allow Waymo vehicles to drop off and pick up customers. The first, although it's not the first in the country. Phoenix is already doing it. So Phoenix was the first airport in the country to allow Waymo to pick up and also drop off customers. So other airports like SFO was testing. They will begin eventually to allow customers to use Waymo there. Newark is another airport that is testing vehicles at that airport. And there's a series of other cities that are also testing this technology as well. So, but of course, San Francisco in 2019 was the first city to allow the testing of this technology. So I hope that answers your question. And we're just going to sit here for just a minute before we resume our ride.
And again, someone just asked how much this was. I know you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, we mentioned it before. The ride from Palo Alto to here was $50. So I'm not sure how that compares with ride sharing or a taxi, but it was, $50 to get us from the IKEA in Palo Alto to San Jose Mineta International Airport.
We need to check that before we say that, because the ride includes the trip back. So maybe it would have only been $25.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're not sure
Yeah.
yet.
So we're just going to wait here for just a second before we resume our ride and get back to Palo Alto. So actually, when you went to answer your question, it was $50 from the round trip from Palo Alto, with one stop here, and then now we're returning, so it was $50. So it could be a little bit less than that. So.
So Google says the trip back to IKEA should be 28 minutes. We'll see how long it takes.
Okay.
And obviously it says get on the freeway right away. Brandon asked you to wait?
Ask them, like,
Yeah.
oh, I think our hit is at 4:09.
That's right.
I mean 4:14.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know if it's gonna make us go. Or
No, I don't think it's fine.
Or do we want to be on the freeway when?
No, I think we want to do it from here.
Okay. The only thing is, we're gonna have this music on the whole time you're live.
I think we can turn it off on their phwn.
Tell.
No,
Brandon-
it's when we resume ride.
When
that
we resume ride,
yeah.
the music will go
Yes,
off. It's waiting
yes.
for us to. Did
Yeah.
you open the door?
No,
I rolled down the window, but I didn't open the door.
Let me see if that shuts it off.
no, it just when you resume. No, don't do that.
Okay. No, this is good. Hello? Yeah, we're ready to keep going. If you want us in motion for the next hit.
No, I think we should start from here.
We can hit
We can
resume
say
right
resume.
here.
Okay. Yeah, just hang as long as you can. I don't want you guys to get stuck, but
Do you want us to wait here for the shot, for the next live shot, or be in motion?
if you can, that'd be awesome.
To wait?
Yeah,
To wait.
Okay.
It's only like 3.5 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want
All
to
right.
explain why we're waiting?
yeah.
I hear you talk to yourself.
People
So-
are asking what's going
So
Let me see
we're
if I can-
we're now talking for those of you streaming. Thank you. So we're waiting to here at San Jose International Airport. We were just dropped off, technically, and we're just waiting until 14 after. We're going to wait 4 more minutes here because we're going live on ABC7, our newscast, and we're going to be talking, if you can join us on that platform as well. We're going to be talking to our anchors who have questions about our ride, our experience. So we're just going to wait here 4 more minutes, if you will, maybe a little bit less, to just talk to our anchors on ABC7 News. So that's why we're here waiting. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah. I
Yes.
just got on IFB too.
And I'm
So
now
we're both on
talking
IFB.
to the producer of the show, who is asking if we're almost ready to go.
Okay, bye.
Yes, I can. Yeah, we're just communicating with the producer who is asking us that if we're okay, if we're ready to go, if they can hear us. And basically what we're doing is we're streaming live so you can see us through that platform. And also just in about 2 minutes away, they just indicated that we're 2 minutes away to our other platform, which is the news ABC7 News. And there we're going to talk a little bit with our anchors. So if you want to switch back and forth or have both, that's great. Have both. So we're going to be talking a little bit about our experience and where we go from here. And from here, we're going to go from San Jose Mineta International Airport, and then we're going back to Palo Alto and see how long it takes us. And whether or not we get back on the freeway. Remember, we've already been on the freeway, so we'll see where it takes us. So thank you for your patience, and we'll be on our way in just a few minutes.
People are asking what channel you can watch us on as well.
We're on ABC7, Channel 7,
Or the ABC7 app.
or the ABC7 app streaming, which we are doing right now. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, and the director is talking to me in the ear for you, all of you out there streaming. He has just indicated that we are a minute 20 out, meaning in about 1 minute and 20 seconds, we'll be talking to our anchors on ABC7 News, which is Channel 7. So stand by. So I'm going to open this door to let them know. Okay, what videos do you have? What's the... Okay. Okay, great. Great. So, I'm going to start from here, guys.
Don't be too far because
No. I'm right here.
The audio is from the shotgun mic.
Oh, it's Sky 7.
You can take off that mic because we're using the shotgun mic audio.
Leanne's about to have her hit right now.
Oh my golly goodness, love it. Well, no, I'm getting in. I got out, now I'm getting in. So here we are, we're in a Waymo, believe it or not. Again, you know me and Waymos, right? So I'm going to put my seatbelt on, and we, believe it or not, we got here, let me move this here, from Palo Alto, made it, drove on Highway 101, if you can believe that, and we got to the San Jose Mineta International Airport without, any glitches whatsoever. We drove on Highway 101, then took some surface streets. We got here, and now we're going to resume our ride. There we go. We're off, just like that. Now, why did we pick San Jose Mineta International Airport? Easy peasy. It's because it's the first airport in California to allow Waymo to drop off passengers and pick them up as well. The first in California. So, we were followed by Sky 7, which shows us, and we can see some video there of us driving on Highway 101. Never in a million years did I think that I would be in a Waymo on Highway 101. But it was an easy drive. We surely checked to see if Waymo was following the speed limit. And I want to say it was like 65 at one point, the fastest, but usually it was a little bit slower than that. So some cars next to us weren't very happy, but I was content. I love safety. So it was an easy ride. We took Highway 101, and for some reason, maybe because it determined that Highway 101, although we didn't see much traffic, maybe they thought it would be faster. It wasn't necessarily faster on the surface streets, but it got us here. And it's interesting how people are looking at us right now and just seeing that, wow, it's a Waymo. So it was a first. I think people see us on the highway as well, as you saw in that video on 101. So it was an adventure. So we are going to continue this ride, this wonderful ride, and we're going to also be streaming. So follow us. I'm going to continue talking about this technology, what makes it work, how we got here, and all that fun stuff. Not to bore you, because I don't think I'm boring, but anyway, it's a delightful ride, and we're going to continue this. We'll be back here on ABC7 News. In the meantime, we're also streaming, so stay with us. ABC7. That's what I say. All right. So thank you for your patience, people. That's what we did for the news department. So that was fun. And now we just took, and it says, Google says it'll take 27 minutes, but Waymo is telling us. Can you see right there? Point that. It says Google says 23 minutes, 33 minutes. Sorry, Google says 33 minutes. Let's compare, Juan Carlos. 33 minutes right here on this app. 33 minutes. That's Google. And then here inside the car, Waymo is telling us that to arrive at our destination, which is Palo Alto, is going to take 45 minutes. So we'll see what happens. I have a feeling we're not going to be taking 101, but I may be wrong. Maybe for some reason they think that 101 is not safe. I mean, I just don't know. So we're just going to trust it, and we're going to continue on this road and see what happens. But it's driving awfully slow. All right. Well, slow is good, because it's 35 miles an hour, and it's, oh, it heard me, and it heard me. Now it's going 35 miles an hour. Great. Okay. So it is going on North 880. Stand by, people. We are doing this live, so you can see what's going on. Oh, we're not getting on 880. Is it?
I don't know what we're doing. But if you see on the Google Maps, it's all blue.
Yeah.
We should.
We have someone asking that there are Waymo on Highway 101 right now. They're asking if that's what's happening.
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're just leaving this airport, and just wondering where it's going to take us. But what an experience to be, among the first reporters to get in a Waymo and be able to drive from the airport here in San Jose and get back on the road, highway, ? We'll see where it takes us. But supposedly, when we got on the way, or in the Waymo, let's say, on board here, it said that it would take us on 101, which it did, halfway to stopping on a yellow light. Okay. See, human drivers don't stop. Did you see that? That human driver went past this light. Not sure if it was red or yellow, but so we're following the law here and the rules of the road.
I don't think we're going on the freeway, even though the freeway would be all blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all that. It's all blue.
Yeah. So we're looking at the maps and it says that there is no traffic on 101 yet. I'm not sure why Waymo has decided not to get on 101, but we'll see. Yeah. What do I, what, a tease for what? So what I say, I'm Leanne Melendez live from that? Oh, so I just say, hi, I'm Leanne Melendez, okay, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, for you guys who are seeing what happens behind the scene, I've just got instructions from my producer and director regarding what to expect next when it comes to the show, which we also have to service. So we're going to be servicing ABC7 News in just a little bit, so stay tuned. In the meantime, we'll continue to see where this takes us. This is kind of nice because I've never been in this area of San Jose. So, not sure if this is going to be very popular with people. I suspect it will be. It's another option besides ride sharing. Okay, wait. It says San Francisco 101. Okay, stand by. We may be getting on 101 again. This is the way to 101. We'll see what happens.
So the Waymo picked us up like in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I said, on the corner.
instead of
Not
pulling
a very
in.
practical place.
Dangerous, actually.
Yeah. yeah, we're gonna.
It's not going on the freeway.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sucks because there's no traffic on the freeway. Did I say sucks?
Hi, I'm Leanne Melendez, live from a Waymo vehicle. No trains here, just planes and automobiles. We drove from Palo Alto to San Jose International Airport. I'll tell you how I'm doing. Coming up.
Yeah, so what's up? Why are we on the freeway?
I think so. Why? Are you not hearing me? Oh,
We're fine.
we're fine, he says. I don't know. How can you tell? Oh, 7 minutes away? Did you say 7? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, but but you can't. Yeah, it varies. You know how it goes. Some packages are longer. Some. Yeah, no. Is that you or me?
For what?
That's 7%.
I don't
or
know,
17.
but I'm gonna swap batteries, so they may
Oh,
lose signal
Okay,
briefly.
we're gonna swap batteries. Okay, for those of you joining us, we are streaming live. Thank you for joining us. We are following, as you can see, the diagram there, the trip from Palo Alto to San Jose Mineta International Airport. We did it. We got on Highway 101 for a little bit, and that was great, interesting, definitely an experience. And so now we have left the airport and we're headed back. So right now we're driving on sort of like surface streets, not the main highway. Not sure why, because we do have access, and Waymo has told us that we do have access, but there you go. But we're enjoying definitely this this ride, which is a first for all of us here, because this is something relatively new. San Jose International is the first airport to allow Waymo to pick up and drop off passengers. So stand by. We'll be with you in a few. It says that the arrival time is 30 minutes. So if you've ever driven in a Waymo car, it tells you, it's very specific. It shows you the course it's taking, either on your app or here on the in the car on the screen. And it also tells you when to expect this vehicle to arrive. Google Maps says it should take less time than that. So very interesting. This is new technology, new in the sense that it's allowed to use the highway to get to its destination. In this case, San Jose International Airport. So other airports are testing it, have tested it, like SFO. Newark is, yeah, it seems like it's here to stay. So some people have asked us, how much does it cost? From Palo Alto with a stop at the San Jose Mineta International Airport to back to Palo Alto, the cost was $50. So that's how much it cost us. Not sure how that compares with other ride-sharing vehicles or even a taxi. But for a lot of people, it could be very convenient. That San Francisco was the first city to use this technology, and today a lot of tourists who come to San Francisco, actually it's now called a tourist destination, Waymo. That's one of the first things they want to do, but and that's because San Francisco was the first. Now, I will say that other cities have joined San Francisco, like Austin, Phoenix, Los Angeles, and Atlanta, and a lot more cities are now testing or have approved the use of Waymo. They're just slowly incorporating it into people's daily lives. So it's a technology that started here in 2019 in San Francisco, and it has really expanded to other cities in the country. Actually, other cities in the world, like London is testing it, and also places we're told, in Japan as well. So that what we started here is now continuing and expanding in other places around the world. Okay, so stand by. Shortly we're going to do what we call a live broadcast on ABC7 News, a different platform. Please stay here and watch us as we do, as you can see, the behind the scenes things that happened while we are driving. And thank you for your patience. Thank you for viewing us. And it's really, really interesting to see.
Tracy would love it if you could,
Okay. Would the director or the producer be able to tell me when it's safe to pan? Because I don't know if they're. I mean, I thought of doing it in the last one, but I wasn't sure like what the box looked like or anything like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bye.
So what are we supposed to do?
No, I may pan over.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
We're going back on Middlefield.
Middlefield?
Still no freeway.
Okay.
People are asking where we are right now.
Okay, we are right now in Middlefield. Is that right?
We're sorry.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, we are a little disappointed because we thought we'd be on Highway 101. It decided that maybe maybe it's safer on these side streets. So that's fine, because we have experienced something that we wanted to experience before, which is we were the first to get on Highway 101 and drive in a Waymo to San Jose Mineta International Airport. And why is that? Because San Jose is the first airport in California to allow Waymo vehicles to drop off and pick up customers. So it was honestly super fun, very easy. It was driving smoothly. Now we arrived at the airport, and we also decided to wait a little bit, and then now we're back on the road to Palo Alto. Oh, and there's the train. So we're stuck for a little bit, but you know, it's an experience. It's something that we really wanted to show you. It's something that is new, the technology. You know, we know ABC7 was the first to drive in 2019 when this technology started, to get in a Waymo car and drive around San Francisco and experiment. And now we were the first to also drive on Highway 101, which was like, oh my God, am I really gonna do this on a highway? And drive to an airport. So again, Mineta International is the first. Other airports around the country are following, and we're gonna see if we're going to be very cautious. Okay, we're gonna make a right here. You know, again, not on the highway right now, but as we saw before, it did, and it was an amazing experience. You guys should try this. And oh, one more thing. We are streaming live, so I could be talking all day long. All day long. You know me, guys. Exactly. Yes, I love that. I love that. It's super easy. You know, Mineta Airport. Yeah, Mineta Airport is a really easy airport. It just pulled over, dropped us off. We waited for a little bit just to get our bearings back and also sort of regroup. And then we were just right on the road again. And now it's taking us back to Palo Alto where we started. But I would say very easy drive. And again, amazing to see this technology develop and expand, because it's not only, you know, San Jose International Airport, but Newark is already testing it. San Francisco tested it as well. So this is going to expand. something that you would experience when you're driving home. So it says our arrival time is 13 minutes, where we have selected our destination, which is Palo Alto, California, not too far from the airport, and that's why we selected it. So just so you know, Juan Carlos, I lost IFB.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay.
You may have to call in. Hey, are you guys gonna take us again, or
Yeah.
no?
What's the number for what? Do you know what number they're?
No, I can ask Brandon right now.
Okay.
You may have to call on your cell phone.
Yeah, I got it right now.
Yeah, the Gerald died. Yeah, because just as soon as we wrapped up the last hit, we actually got on the freeway.
Wow, right.
We're asking if you can play music.
Yes, for sure. Actually, one of the features that I really, really like about Waymo is that the music. You can select the music and the volume and everything, and it's actually fun. A lot of people use Spotify or maybe Pandora. It depends on the age. But I really enjoy the music, and if you're traveling in a Waymo at night, it has like this mood lighting kind of, and it just feels very, very comfortable. And I have to say one thing, and maybe I'm being really picky, but it has this fresh smell about it.
No Leanne talking.
The air, the air quality. It doesn't smell of heavy perfume or cigarette smoking or anything like that. So it's just very inviting. Right, if you're just joining us right now, if you're streaming with us, we are on Highway 101, which is something sort of unique in that I had not experienced this ever. Very few people have. It's something relatively new that is being allowed. Waymo is being allowed to travel on Highway 101. And then also drop off from Highway 101, drop off passengers at the airport in San Jose, California, which is also a first in the state. But as we all know, other airports will follow, which is something that a lot of people have asked for. A lot of people take ride sharing, they enjoy that. A lot of people take taxis, and we all support that. But also people have wanted to have Waymo also allow them to be picked up from their home, taken to an airport, and that took some time. And here we are. We just drove from San Jose Mineta, and now we're on Highway 101, and just following the speed limit.
Looks like we might
exit.
exit.
Slower than the speed limit, 41 miles an hour. But here we are. Could you see if we're going to?
No, you're not. It's just going to be a picture.
Oh, okay, great.
Hey, I don't know if they're recording my shot, but if looks like we may be exiting the freeway, so I don't know if they want to roll one of the shots from the last couple minutes of us on the freeway instead. We're on the exit lane, so I don't know if we're gonna about to exit and take side street. Okay. Okay, all right. Bye. Now, if it's getting back on, no, it is getting back on the freeway. Did you see what it did? It got on an exit lane to beat traffic.
It's thinking.
It's thinking like you and I would,
Yeah.
in an aggressive way.
People again are asking how much this ride was.
Yeah, so the total drive from Palo Alto to Mineta and then back, so it was a round trip ticket, was about $50. So, I guess not bad, because it was a round trip ticket. Well, not ticket, but price. So we're approaching University Avenue, and it says that we should expect to arrive at our destination in about 7 minutes.
It's asking, okay, someone asked if we're allowed to roll down the windows.
Sure, here we go. We are rolling down the window. We can't open the door, obviously. They would get on our case. But yeah, I mean, people ask that all the time. But it's kind of nice that I'm here sort of without a driver, because sometimes drivers open the windows and it's like, oh, did you close the window? And but I get to control everything myself. And you know, the whole concept of not having somebody drive, to a lot of people out there, is something that they can't even wrap their head around that. But we've here in San Francisco have become accustomed to it, and it feels right now very natural to me to be, I'm going to say it again, on Highway 101 on a major freeway in California, and be driving in a Waymo vehicle, a driverless vehicle, guided by a computer. So that's pretty amazing, I would say. Like always, because this is commute hour, we are experiencing a little bit of traffic right now, but it's not so bad. And what you see this is all of the Silicon Valley traffic. Technology, you know, people who work in high tech take 101. That's one of the major freeways. And it's usually very, very congested. But it's not too bad. So it says exiting the freeway. We're about to exit the freeway. We're going to get off, and we should be at our destination, excuse me, in about 1 minute. 1 mile, 1 minute. We'll see.
Hello? Okay. Okay, all right.
Yes. So let me the person you are seeing right there is Juan Carlos. He's one of our producers. So he has been filming, if you will, all of this, and still taking pictures so that you can see this live. And Gia as well is in charge of web and everything that goes online and streaming, helping with all of that. So there you go. So, and then no driver, just in case. We want to make it very clear that there is no driver there. So this is only the three of us here are just working for ABC7 News, and we are in a Waymo vehicle and guided by a computer. And that's what we wanted to see. We saw that. We came, we conquered, if you will. And it's interesting because we got on the highway, and you would think that we could use the commuter lane, but which is a little bit faster because we are 3 passengers, allows it. But for some reason, it wanted to stay in the slow lane, which is the right-hand lane. Is that number 1 or 4? I always get it confused. Anyway,
number 4 lane,
I think it's the slowest one, and I think they do this on purpose because it's something that's sort of new. They're not that they're testing it; it has already been tested, but I think they're taking things at a slow pace to make sure that everybody is safe for now. Yeah, we enjoyed the ride. It, for the most part, drove on Surface streets, it did at the beginning drive on Highway 101, and then towards the end of our ride, it drove on Highway 101 again. And it was a remarkable experience, one that I didn't think I would see, but really actually cool, if people still use that terminology. It was really cool to see how this all works. And
Friends,
that
you can rent
little,
Don't forget your phone, keys, or wallet.
so it
There
says,
are more drop-off options in the app.
don't forget to, it's a reminder. They always say, you're about to be dropped off, don't forget your keys, your phone, and all of your belongings, your wallet. And then it's going to drop us off at the same location, which is, I think, the corner, which isn't,
Wrap up.
yeah. So this is where we started, and this is where we're ending. So I think we'll end it there. It was an experience. We wanted to share this experience with all of you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll keep on riding and bringing you new technology. Okay.
You're here. Please make sure it's clear before exiting.